Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to solve this equation which is under root x upon 1 minus x plus under root 1 minus x upon x. This whole under root numerator as well as denominator. Numerator as well as in denominator equal to 2 is to 1 by 6. This is to be solved by us. This is a question generally asked in board examination whether it is of class 10th CBSE, class 10th UP board or class 10th ICSE. This type of the questions generally asked and carry at least 4 or 5 marks or 3 marks maybe. Now, but it is not very easy job to solve this. If you square both the sides, then the equation become, though you can solve it, but it become very complicated and time taking. So that why should we use such a long trick? So that we should use a trick that will be give you a correct answer within short interval of the time. So that we are going to use a trick so that you have to pay full attention on my trick and don't leave my video in between. This is here we are giving x upon 1 minus x. This is numerator, this is denominator. In here we are, this is the denominator, this is numerator. So let us suppose x upon 1 minus x whole root. This is equal to suppose p. It means reverse of this can be written as 1 minus x upon x under root. This can be written as 1 upon p. So whole equation by putting these values become in terms of p. This will be of this form. This is p plus 1 upon p is equal to 2 6 are 12 plus 1 13 by 6. Correct? Okay. Now we are taking LCM on this is p and this is p square plus 1. This will be equal to 13 by 6. Cross multiplying this become p square plus 1 into 6. This will be equal to 30. Or we can say 13 into p. Or we can say this will be equal to 6p square minus 13p plus 6 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equations in terms of p. First of all, with the help of this quadratic equation, it will be very easy for us to find the factor of these p and hence the value of p. Those value will be put in this equation and hence we can get the value of x. Now, we are going to have the factor of this equation. This is very easy. 6 6 is 36 and 9 4 is 36 and 9 and 4 is equal to 30. So that we can write it as p square minus 9p minus 4p plus 6 is equal to 0. Now in this we can take, this is 6p square, this is 9p, we can take 3p as a common so that here we get 2 times p minus 3. Okay, now from here we can take 2 as a common so that we get 2 to the 4, 2 pi p minus 3. Again 2p minus 3 is a common which can again be taken as 2p minus 3 common. This will be 3p minus 2. These are the two values of p. It means p is equal to 3 by 2 or p is equal to 2 by 3. These are the two values, case 1 and case 2. On the basis of this, we can find the values of x. Okay, for case 1, when p is equal to 3 by 2, putting this p is equal to 3 by 2, it means root of x upon 1 minus x is equal to 3 by 2. Or we can say x square upon 1, no, squaring both the sides, it means root will gone and 1x upon 1 upon x is equal to 9 by 4. Okay, cross multiplying this 4 times x is equal to 9 minus 9x. Or we can say 13 times x, this is equal to 9 or x will be equal to 9 upon 13. This is the value for case 1 when p the value is equal to 3 by 2 and that p value is putting in this equation. Now case 2nd, it means first case the answer is x is equal to 9 by 13. Correct. Now case 2nd, we are going to deal with the second case. Case 2nd that p is equal to 2 by 3. When p is equal to 2 by 3 is the second case, we have to find the value of x. We have to note that x is equal to root of x upon 1 minus x. Now, root of x upon 1 minus x is equal to p. But second case, when p was equal to 2 by 3, it means x upon 1 minus x root. This will be equal to 2 by 3. Squaring both the sides, x upon 1 minus x will be equal to 4 upon 9. Solving this, we can find the value of x. This will be equal to 9 times x is equal to 4 minus 4 times x. Or we can say 13 times x is equal to 4. Or x will be equal to 4 upon 13. We are having two values of x. One is 9 by 13 and another is 4 by 13. Thanks for watching my videos from beginning to last, and don't forget to like and subscribe me and be noted in your mind. This trick will be very tricky. You can't do it. You can't solve it by squaring both the sides. You have to substitute root of x upon 1 upon x as p, and then you can find the value of p, and those two values of p will give you two values of x. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Good night. Good luck for your coming examination. Be continuously watch my video. Okay. Wait for another exciting video. Thank you. Good night. Good